Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for viewing my video. This is my very first video that I'm ever going to be uploading onto YouTube. So if you have any advice for me or any questions or any ideas, please put them in the comments below and please subscribe. Thank you, enjoy. What I'm going to be showing you is how I color my root regrowth, doing my roots only and to match up with the rest of my hair. So I have to do that at least once every 4 weeks. As you can see, my roots are completely grey and a very different color, the most opposite in color on the color scale to the rest of my hair. So it does show up very, very quickly. So today I'm going to color my roots only, obviously with black color. So the first thing I do is just put a cape around myself so that I don't mess color on my clothes or on myself. Okay, I use a pair of gloves which you can get from Dischem, and then I put a layer of a thin layer of Vaseline around my hairline, not actually touching the hair, but just on my skin around my hairline, so that the color I'm using doesn't color my skin. If you're not using a very dark color, then you definitely don't need to put any Vaseline around the hairline to protect your skin, because only the darker colors, from a medium brown or even sometimes a light brown, you might get some staining, but black is particularly bad. So I've mixed my color, and you can get a mixing bowl and a mixing brush like this one from Dischem as well. And then I'm going to start by going all the way around my hairline like this. Just making sure you can see really well in the light that you're using. I can't see incredibly well in this light, but I think that's pretty close. So especially when your hair is such a different color, your natural hair color, to the rest of your hair, it's very important that you get every single, you just do it slowly and get every single little hair in. At the back, you can get somebody to help you, but I'm just so used to it that I can just sort of feel exactly where my hairline is. And on this side, just do the same thing. Obviously I'm trying to go on my own skin as little bit as possible on my hairline, because black is a very difficult color to get off your skin. And then I just feel, once you do it a few times, it's actually quite easy to just feel exactly where your hairline is at the back. Or if you're not good at that, you can get somebody to help you. Okay, so now I've gone all the way around the hairline. And now I'm going to start where my parting is, where my parting usually falls. And I'm going to take the color back past the crown. So it's a little bit down onto the back of my head. And once that's covered really well, I'm going to take a thin section of hair, use the back of the brush to divide a thin section of hair. And then do that, and just keep going all the way down the one side from your parting. So I'm continuing on the other side of my parting, making sections very, very thin sections of hair and then putting color on them, on that line all the way around to the middle of the back, exactly like I did on the other side, until my very last section just above my ear. And all the way through on that parting to the middle of the back. Okay, then I'm going to take this top section that I've done the color and just tie that up with a clip. And then this bottom section that I haven't done, I'm going to take from just above my ear all the way around to just above the other ear and do underneath at the bottom of that section. And then I'm going to tie that up with this section. This is where you really have to feel, and the smaller the sections the better. If you go over the same area twice, that's okay, rather than missing any areas. Or if somebody can just guide you and guide as you're going, just let you know that you're actually not missing any areas. So that's how I do my entire head of Root Regrowth color only. And now I'm going to tie this up. Then what I usually do is take a wet wipe, take my gloves off and use a wet wipe to just wipe any little messes anywhere where I have put the color a little bit too much on the skin. And if you look carefully, I've actually missed out some of the grey, where I can take a really extra close look now. And just make sure I get all of that in. Okay, so that looks about right. So now I'm going to leave this to process on my hair for 30 minutes, but you would have to follow the directions on the box of color that you're using as to how long you need to leave the color to process on your roots. Okay guys, so I've washed my hair. As you can see, because it is such a dark color, that I do have a very, very faint line of color around my hairline, which would definitely be gone by my next shower tomorrow. The way I get my color off and I find the easiest is to just jump in the shower and wash my hair and condition it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you next week. Cheers!